Hey, arty friends. Connie's here today. Connie here today over at the Kitaholic Kits Facebook page. So it is my turn to do a project for this month. So to be honest, this week, maybe a little bit of last week, I've just been feeling really low and flat and lazy and not wanting to do anything. And I've been coming into my art room and looking at the gorgeous February kit and getting no inspiration. There is a project that I have in mind, that I've had in mind since I saw the kit, and I think I mentioned that in my unboxing, but I just can't seem to find that motivation to actually do it. Does that make sense? I don't know, sometimes I just get myself into like that rut and just feeling flat and low and just don't want to do anything. So when I sat down to go through my photos, because I was trying to find a photo to scrapbook, I just couldn't pick one, and I started getting really frustrated, and so I decided that I was not going to do a layout this time. And I thought what I'll do is, to get myself back into the groove, I would play with the paints that came in the kit. So there was the candy pink, the metallic gold, and the sea breeze, and that's like a bluey colour. And I thought, well, I might just have a little bit of a sketch and see what happens. And I also decided to take a lot of the pressure off, and I didn't record it. I just didn't turn the camera on. I really needed to just relax and enjoy the process without worrying about stopping and pausing the recording and so on and so on, and worrying if everything's in frame and you can see what I'm doing and that sort of stuff. So I've got a bit of a mess on my desk because I've just finished. So I thought what I'd do is I'd do a little video and show you what I've done, and yeah, just show you the finished product of what I've done. Okay, so I've used, like I said, I've used these three colors. I have used I haven't used much from the kit, but I've used the paints. I have used a couple of stickers from the sticker sheet, and I have used a couple of the die cuts from the I think it was, oh, what's the company's name again? It is, let me see, Simple Stories, I think, or Pink Fresh. I can't remember which embellishment kit it was because I took everything out of its packet, so sorry about that. But yeah, so this is where I started. I pulled out my journal. This is my large Dilutions journal, and I sketched these to start off with. I just was sketching some faces and just playing around with eyes and just some body shapes and different body shapes, and just sort of playing just to sort of get myself, you know, into that, you know, relaxing, crafty mood. So this is what I started off doing. I've done this a couple of days ago, so it took me a couple of days just to sketch this out, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it, but I might watercolor it or something like that, or I might just leave it how it is. So then this morning I woke up about, this is Friday here in Australia, I woke up about 6:30, and I just had this inspiration to draw a girl. So I got straight up, made a coffee, came and sat down, and I sketched out this girl here. And then I decided to use my the paints from the kits, and I was going to paint her out. So this is, and that's when I decided I wasn't going to record it. So this is where I've ended up. So it says, breathe and open the doors. And I felt like, because that's what I was thinking about. I was thinking that I needed to just relax and breathe and just open the door and walk through that door, and everything would be fine, if that makes sense. So I sort of done a mixed media page on what I was feeling in this moment of not being able to create with the kit. There's nothing wrong with the kit. Like, the kit is absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous. It's just something about me not being able to, I don't know, it's really hard to explain. So what I've done is I sketched out the girl with my grey lead, just my standard grey lead, and then I used the Sea Breeze paint, and I started to doing her shadings and all that sort of stuff. I also used my white paint as well, which is nearly finished. I've used my white paint because, you know, I like using my white paint to blend everything out. I've also used a little bit of this creme coat paint, buttercream it's called, for just to add a little bit more of a skin tone into her face. But pretty much everything I've used is from the kit. So I've just had to use simple staples that I always use when I am doing my girls. I also have used a little bit of the grey and the black watercolour from my cheapy watercolour set. So that's just to do some highlights and shading around the eyes and stuff like that. And as you can see, I've used the gold paint. You can see the gold in this sort of area here, the metallic gold, and you probably won't be able to tell, but in the actual light it is a little bit metallic, if that helps. And this little die cut here came out of the die cut that came in the kit. The numbers came off the sticker sheet, the Kitaholic sticker sheet, and I added the 1 2 3, like 1 2 3 breathe. And that's sort of what I was thinking, so that's what I've put on there. And I've used this little banner here because it says the beginning. So as I'm going through this process, that's where I'm sort of heading. I'm just trying to open the doors up, and the new beginning will be there, and I can start to, you know, create again and enjoy and have fun and just, yeah, you know what I mean. And I've done a little bit of journaling there, messy journaling, because yeah, it's private, because this is my inner thoughts, so this is private. So but it's good to have it on the page because I know what I've written, and yeah, so this is probably a little bit of a deeper meaningful one, isn't it? So and I've just used my grey lead, my standard grey lead, wherever I put him. Here he is. And done some little doodly sketches. Drew a couple of doors here on her eyelid. And just did some more doodly sketches all around the page. And then I've also used my, hang on a second. My, which one did I use? That one. My Posca pen. And this is the size 0.7 millimeters. So it's only a fine tip. I use my Posca pen just to do some highlights on the lips, on the nose, and do a little bit of doodling around as well. So that's my project from me today. That's sorry it's not a, you know, a proper video, but I did decide to come on and explain. So I'm guessing that you all find yourself in this situation where you just are flat and low and you just can't do anything, and you just don't have I don't know the word. What's the word? I don't know what the word is, but yeah, I'm guessing that you just all know what I mean because being, you know, that everyone who's watching this video creates, and yeah, you just lose your mojo sometimes. Sometimes you just lose it, and I've lost my mojo at the moment. But doing something like this, I find helps bring me back, bring me back. So that's why I thought I would show you like that process. But as I said, I didn't want to film it because I really needed to enjoy that process and relax while I was doing that process without having to worry about the camera. So yeah, so that's pretty much it from me today. So if you have any questions, just leave a comment below, or even tell me what you do to get out of your slump, feeling flat, uncreative, lost of mojo feeling. Let me know what you do, what helps you break free and get out. So I will leave it at that, and hopefully next week I will be back with a layout for you using the February kit, and I will see you then. So bye for now. See ya.